but yeah, I need to
Look,
see
man.
that.
So we've explored the dark side of this Heard Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah, Hollywood.
In
let's
the
go.
last couple episodes, we actually explored the dark side of K-pop when Big Bang, Surungi, one of the members from Big Bang, was found in association with the Burning Sun, right? And found that they were kind of doing similar things to what Kris Wu was doing, right? Taping. Well, in Kris Wu's case, it was underage girls, right?
It was different.
Okay.
Kris Wu was different.
All right. I want to explain.
Did you hear about Seungri's kind of caught? What happened with him?
What happened?
Like how? Because he got sentenced, right, for like a year or something in prison.
He got more
which
than
is
that.
Quite
he got
low.
more than that.
What? It was a year and something. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, that
can't
be good.
Didn't you post this?
Yeah.
On the,
no,
podcast,
not for
right?
a year though. Not for a year. But anyway, continue.
But it was like something like 2 years or so.
It was relatively
low,
small, right? Relatively low. Yeah.
But even after that, his career is dead, right? Because
his career is dead. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the K-pop sphere, they don't even accept like marijuana as like a they think that's like a class A drug. So
Korea,
wait till you hear the Chinese entertainment.
All right, industry. So what happened with Kris Wu, man?
I'm ready for that. I'm ready for some CCP damage.
Last time I saw Kris Wu was like on GQ top 10 things I can't live without and stuff. And
yeah, right. Dude, he was big.
Yeah, he was big.
I knew Kris Wu through 88 Rising. Because he did a movie with, he did a music video with Travis Scott.
Yeah, that's right.
How I knew about him, and it was just like that huge.
Tell me, Kris Wu is not the Chinese Travis Scott. Like, if you listen to his music, the way they play with ambience and stuff, it's literally just Travis.
It's literally a Chinese Travis Scott. But it's his own style. I like some of the Chinese hip hop. It's pretty lit. Like higher.
For the record, I don't like Kris Wu. So
Kris Wu. Oh, okay. I don't know that much about him. I was just talking about the one song that I listened to, but yeah.
Don't make up your mind yet. Just wait until the.
Okay. Oaksoe has come to us with 5 pages of notes here. He's a well-researched fella. His thesis is coming out right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Let's
just start with the rise of Kris Wu, right? If you talk about Kris Wu, you gotta talk about K-pop because have you guys ever heard of the K-pop group called EXO?
Yes.
Yeah. EXO, right? That's how they spell.
Yeah.
I've seen it on YouTube and stuff like
right.
Trending.
Yeah, 2014.
These guys, when they first debuted, they were huge. So they're like created by the SM Entertainment, which is like rivals with YG, which produced Big Bang, and then what's the other one? JYP, which produced like 2 PM and stuff. So like this band was like so popular when they first debuted that they like for the first album that they released, like full album, they sold a total of 1 million copies. And it's basically
for debut.
For the first album, which is like
that's a debut, right?
No, they have these things called mini albums that they produce as well.
Is that like an EP or
is that kind of like a
no? It's like a smaller album. No. It's like instead of like 12 songs, you have like 6 songs or something.
Oh, okay.
So that's what a mini album is.
It's
just like a marketing thing.
So basically, Kanye.
But some Kanye Pusha T shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say
SM Entertainment, they're pretty smart,
right?
Because they basically got decided to create a boy band with half of the members being Chinese and half of the members being Korea. So they can sing in Chinese and Korea. Like they sing the same songs like in Korean.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll like promote it to like both of these countries and they're massive and it worked so well.
Is that why you got hooked on them? Because you were like half Korean and half Chinese.
No,
I'm just joking.
No. But Kris Wu was definitely one of the more popular members. And I think he said in like a few like award-winning films and stuff as well in China. And one of his films, which is called Somewhere Only We Know, made $37.81 million USD in 6 days. That's crazy, right?
That's a lot.
$37.81 million.
Wait, the whole band or like
in 6 days? No. This is a movie that he made.
Just a movie.
Oh, shit, that's pretty good.
He didn't make it. He was the main actor.
Is this the Korean language movie or?
No, this is Chinese
film.
Be
Chinese. He's Chinese.
Yeah, it's Chinese now. I don't think Korean. It's the
maybe his
entertainment
super fans will
industry isn't
still
as
watch
big.
it, but yeah, sorry, continue.
Yeah. And but I think back, I don't quite remember. I think this was back in 2014 when Kris was he decided to file a lawsuit against SM Entertainment to terminate his contract. Because apparently he was injured, and then SM didn't act enough to, like treat him or something.
Yeah.
And then he was stating that it was a violation of human rights. But like the thing was, he was already getting really popular in China, so he wanted to just break off and just do his own thing. Yeah, right. Kind of his own solo thing. It's crazy. Where's John? What happened to him?
I'm here.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Continue.
I was looking up. I was looking up Kris Wu.
Oh, right.
No, I'm
Anyways.
joking.
Bro.
I was just messaging.
So honestly, continue. Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
about
continue.
Anyways, so this guy was so big that in China, whatever like he wears becomes kind of like a trend.
Ooh. Are you saying he's like Kanye of Korea? Kanye
at the time.
No. He's very big in China, bro. Like,
yeah, he was very.
He kind of
not anymore.
Brought like hip hop to China, in a sense. Well, underground rap. Well, he classified it as underground,
like mainstream. Rap. Made it mainstream.
Yeah. Well, he did underground rap, and
that's kind of hard, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's kind of hard, isn't it, to adopt the American culture and then put it in a culture that really hates Western audiences.
Nah, I kind of look at it, and he kind of just bit on Travis Scott's sound, man.
Travis Scott's flow. It's the psychedelic.
Yeah, like the kind of ambience they play around with so much. Yeah. Sorry, Oaksoe, continue.
I didn't really like his music as much though.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was that good.
What's his lyrical content like? What does he really talk about?
Well, he was talking about just suicide in one of the songs,
old rapper stuff,
being sad. Yeah.
Oh, really? He was.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
What did he say?
He's like rapped about like suicide and just like being sad and stuff. I don't know. I can't really get into like sad boy rappers anymore, man. I'm like, it's oversaturated.
XX
this is in Chinese.
Mega fat speaking.
Different. Rest in peace.
Spotlighter, moonlighter. Yeah, keep going, Oaksoe.
No, but this, at his peak, he was worth $9.36 million, which is quite high.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Assuming that he was like 25 when.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
It's probably higher than.
No, it's probably higher than that. Sure.
No. It's probably higher than that because I'm sure the CCP is like hiding.
Oh wait. Is that like how much he made with his music, or is that just his net worth? Because he had brand deals
his net worth. His 9.36.
Oh, because he had like
brand deals
with
like Mercedes-Benz and Burberry and stuff.
Yeah.
Bro,
I think maybe if this stuff didn't like come out, maybe it would have been bigger by now.
He was probably gonna grow exponentially, but like he started touching kids.
But now,
yeah.
Oh, he ruined his climax.
Sorry.
No.
But like, if you know Kris Wu, if you know like the name, you know.
Yeah, who's listening to Kris Wu?
Did you know he played in the 2016 NBA All-Star game?
Oh, what? Yeah, I actually do. Was it 2016?
Really?
I remember him playing in an All-Star game. Yeah.
And guess who was coaching?
Who was it? Stephen A?
Drake.
See? Kris Wu, Drake. Do you see the correlation?
Stop.
Do you see the correlation?
That's foul.
Grooming.
That's too much.
I think it's the same.
That's so troll. Thank you for telling me. I'll make a post about this. I'll make a meme about this. See? So Drake went from Millie Bobby Brown to coaching Kris Wu how to get underage girls. That makes sense, bro. That makes sense. Okay. Keep going.
Jokes aside.
Yeah.
So how this
that wasn't a joke, but
how this issue kind
of
hey, let us talk, man.
Okay, sorry.
How everything kind of started was Kris Wu, he like rented out an entire movie theater to go on a date with this girl. I think she was 19 at the time.
This is Drake.
No, but like
Drake did a whole stadium.
But that was like, oh, he did. Really?
Yeah, he actually did.
Wow, okay. He's not worth $9.6 million, bro. He's worth like 100 mil. But yeah, keep going.
This girl, was she underage?
No, she wasn't. She wasn't.
Okay.
I think she was just like an Instagram model, maybe like hoping to, sign with his agency or something. I'm not too sure,
yeah. That was always the line.
But I think actually no, I'm not too sure. But I
she's
think
like,
maybe he was dating her at the time.
Yeah, because that's weird. Because that would be a red flag, just going to a whole restaurant by yourself.
No.
It's a movie theaters.
To the whole cinema theater by itself.
Nah, that's like dark. That's not too. Nah, bro, that's all right. Like,
yeah. What do you mean?
No, you're renting out the whole movie's theater.
Why are you going to a movie theater to do? Why the fuck are you going to a movie theater to do to sign an artist?
No. Just no. He was just going on a date.
This was. He was just going on a date.
Yeah.
But okay. Anyways,
damn,
there was like
spreading misinformation.
There was these what do you call it? These photos from the security camera of him and this girl like walking like along the movie, like the theater, like lobby and stuff. Came out, and then it was like a huge thing, but nothing really happened back then.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, nothing. Let
him tell the story, man. It's
fine.
Voting. Yeah.
It's not Oaksoe. I'm just like thinking, why would the Chinese media?
No, because this is like a dating rumor, like if one a famous celebrity goes
like,
on a date,
sort of like a TMZ sort of vibe. Okay,
something like that. Yeah. But on the 8th of July, 2021, there was this girl called. This is like the main kind of. You can either say protagonist, antagonist. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But this 19-year-old Du Meizu, that's her name. She was rumored to be Kris Wu's girlfriend in June.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Which was when kind of he went on a date with this other girl. She released a series of like long online conversations like of Kris Wu and her, like on WeChat.
That's the WeChat is the massive
like the
text messaging service, right?
Yeah,
it's a replacement for Facebook and WhatsApp, right?
She posted it on like
China.
Like
I'm just giving the
Twitter,
audience,
right? Yeah. She posted on China's Twitter of like their conversation and stuff, and she was accusing him that of like that he lured these underage girls by having meeting with them through like the pretext of like casting and signing to his studio.
Yeah.
And then he will get them heavily intoxicated. And then after that, he will like, have sexual relationships. Sexual relations with them.
That's fun.
But like, it's kind of weird because like the way she accuses him is more of like he said, she said. And it was just
There's
like,
through like
history of, the chat and things like that.
Right.
And what's the chance of the chat being fake? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no. I think these were real. The one that the police kind of like released and stuff.
Okay, the police release. Just another reminder: the police from the CCP, so it could be another. That's a propaganda machine, confirmed. Bro.
So, anyways, she also posted that she was like, "While I was serious about our relationship, you've been out and about with a lot of girls around me. And you had a WeChat account dedicated to seeking underage girls," which is like a pretty serious accusation.
It's a big statement.
Who is she?
That's his
her name
girlfriend.
Is Du Meizu.
Oh, well,
what does she do? Like in China, what is her?
She was pretty much an unknown. Back then. But the way they met was like the same thing that she was saying. Like I think they met during like a music video that he was shooting, and then they kind of hooked up.
Didn't they also say that? Like...
Wait, was there any other victims who came forward with this?
There was. She accumulated like a lot of evidence with other victims and stuff.
They later after this interview they all came out, right? Or one by one started to come out.
Yeah. I'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back in
60, this feels like 60 minutes.
Okay. So I'll go chronologically, right?
Okay.
So later in July 2021, Kris Wu's legal representative, they like denied all the claims that Du Meizu,
of course,
like posted and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were stating that these kind of like accusations were false, they were fabricated, and they're gonna take legal action against Du Meizu. But then as a response, she announces that she and the other victims will be filing a formal complaint with the police with like all the like shreds of evidence that she had.
Yeah.
So she was basically collaborating with other kind of like, victims and stuff.
Victims and stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty serious then, if other victims came forward.
Yeah.
But, man, my head is just like anything coming from Chinese media. I have to do like at least 5 background checks before I actually believe that shit.
To be honest, researching this case was pretty hard.
Dude, I tried to research as well.
I don't know.
They pretty much deleted everything, man. Yeah, like there was not many articles on this.
The articles were like on control. Like the articles were like not from like like website like the New York Times and stuff. It was just from like random.
Yeah.
No,
there were some insightful YouTube videos on it, especially. But that was so sick. Yeah, it's clear that the Chinese like government like have complete control of this.
They had something to do with it. I don't know. It's just I don't know, man. After seeing all the stuff they've been doing recently, it's kind of sus. But why? But what I don't get is why, even if they did something, why would they specifically pick Kris Wu?
Because I think
the government isn't involved to this stage yet. This was just like accusation by individuals right now.
Individuals and stuff. Okay.
They haven't gotten involved at this stage.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Paolo?
No. Continue, man. It's alright. I'm pretty sure you're gonna cover it soon, but I'll comment on it in a sec.
So, anyways, on the 17th of July, 2021, Dumaizi revealed that she was contacted by Kris Wu's representatives with like a suggestion of a settlement. So she asked for 8 million yuan, which is basically 1.2 million USD. On behalf of other victims as well.
Yeah.
And Kris Wu's side kind of came back and said, "Oh, we can only pay you $308,000 instead of 1.2 million."
So the fact that they don't want this to go to court, is it? I don't know. What does China have? Is it a court?
They just wanted to go settlement. Yeah, it's a court, but they just wanted this to be like a cash settlement kind of thing. But then the crazy thing was like she shared a video of her receiving $77,000 from 2 different transactions. Yeah. One from Kris Wu's mother. Her name's Stacy Wu, and she paid her $46,000. This is like they didn't agree to anything. She just transferred her $46,000, and then
so it was like a blackmail sort of.
No, just to keep her.
No, she just transferred to keep her mouth shut, kind of thing, right? And then she also, Kris Wu himself also transferred $130,800 to her account, just to to shut her up, kind of thing.
Shut her up and stuff.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Sorry, not 130. Sorry, $30,800.
So the mom gave 42, and he gave 30, and this is before the lawyers even met her.
Yeah. Pretty much. While they were talking. But then
why did she post it online?
Huh?
Why did she post it online?
Because she wasn't happy with it. She wanted 1.2 million USD.
But wouldn't she be happier that he's in jail?
Yeah, she would be happier.
Yeah.
But I think at this point, she just wanted like compensation.
Because I don't know, when you have a celebrity that big and the system's kind of messed up. Because if you're that big of a celebrity, you actually draw so much power. And she probably looks at it and it's just like, look, I'm probably not going to be able to win this case anyways. So let me get some kind of compensation because, that might be her way of getting justice. That's all I can really think of, and I totally get it because
but in China though, isn't like the public opinion like pretty much the opinion? Because if something happens to anyone, the public will be against it. Sort of if you take, for example, the Mulan movie that happened. When the Mulan movie happened, the Chinese people didn't like it, so the government banned it. So in this case, the Chinese people fell on her side of the story.
I think the government has more kind of influence than the Chinese people. But this doesn't have anything to do with the government yet.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the case in total.
John's just ready to pounce on CCP.
CCP Drake. Oh, I love this. Where this is going. No, I'm kidding.
Anyways, so on the 18th of July, 2021.
So basically, Drake trained Kris Wu. Paolo's like, okay, keep going. Sorry.
18th of July, 2021, right? So she stepped up again. So this was like, I don't know, a day later.
Yeah.
She said that she had enough evidence to put Kris Wu in jail for 10 years. And she demanded that he hold a press conference within 24 hours to make an announcement that he was withdrawing from the Chinese entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And also he has to apologize to everyone and then leave China as well. Otherwise she was gonna, release all this evidence. So
but she already did, right?
No, this is even more. This is even more.
More evidence against him.
More evidence
shit,
against
leave
him.
China. Damn. Sounds like some shit.
And then it gets pretty messed up as well because she also accused Kris Wu of getting an STD, which caused her to terminate her pregnancy.
Where did the kid come from?
No, because she earlier said that they didn't use protection as well. Like he doesn't use protection with any of his.
Right.
I want to say victims.
His victims, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Alleged. No, his victims. Damn.
We don't know.
Wait. I'm confused. So she was pregnant, and she had unprotected sex.
No, she wasn't pregnant at the time.
Not at the time, man.
Then how did she terminate the pregnancy? Wouldn't she do it like an STD test afterwards?
This is just her like claiming that she terminated her pregnancy. Yeah. So this is the thing with this case. It's like she said, he said kind of thing.
And it's really hard to research this because there really isn't much out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. You literally just have to go by what these people say.
Definitely.
And given that there's been so many victims, I'm kind of siding with all those women,
Yeah.
How many victims were there?
I think I could be wrong. Last night, when I was doing my research, when I was watching a video, the count that I heard was 7, but I'm sure there's more than that.
There's more than that. And where did the reports come from?
When she kind of got everyone together. Oh, the reports, what news outlet or?
Yeah.
I honestly can't remember. It was these articles I read
it's probably
a week and a half ago.
Chinese media or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
But anyways, so on the 22nd of July,
damn, bro.
Yeah.
They the Chinese police share their progress on the case, and they stated that what happened?
Sorry, you keep going.
They finished their preliminary investigations through the tasks such as interviewing suspects, plaintiffs, witnesses, as well as obtaining documents and electronic evidence. And on the 31st of July 2021, Kris Wu was officially detained for forcing girls into sleeping with him without consent.
Yeah.
So he was officially arrested on the next month, 16th of August 2021.
Damn. Wasn't there something about him trying to get out of China before the case trial?
I'm not too sure about that.
Did you? I don't know. Well, it was also said that he would invite these girls to parties or say that oh yeah, this is gonna be a casting opportunity. But she's also here we party hard, so you guys gotta give your phones up, just so they couldn't post on social media that they were drinking and stuff.
Right.
And this is when he would intoxicate them heavily. And there's been some cases where these women just wake up on his bed doesn't remember anything, so he clearly took advantage of them. That's so sick, man.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
It's crazy to think your phone as well is your only escape, but he kind of took that away.
Yeah.
There's no way they could possibly record this. So he's kind of premeditated all of this and thought this out. and it's so sick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, and he has like a his legal team, his representatives, his
yeah,
agency as well behind him. So it's quite dangerous.
yeah.
It's a little sketchy as well.
Sketchy.
Sketchy.
Give it a good sketch. That's
But
sad. Damn.
anyways,
I was just sending you guys some links.
Yeah, right.
There was a fake picture of him gaining weight.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
after 5 months.
That's a fake picture.
I think the media, and then there was one of like the recording that could possibly prove Kris Wu innocence. I didn't even listen to it, so don't take my word for it. It says that there's some audio recording how she tried to extort 800 million RMB. How much did she try to get from Kris Wu?
1.2 million USD.
And that's how much in yuan? Chinese yuan?
I'm not too sure.
800 billion. 800 million billion. Audio was edited. Damn.
I think it was 8 million yuan, yeah. 8 million yuan. But yeah, anyways, so no one knows what actually happened right now. Like the 2020, like right now at this moment, there's like been only like rumors and shit. Like the internet is like pretty, dark at this point because they're like just speculating, and they were saying shit like, "Oh, Kris Wu allegedly took his own life." Unconfirmed sightings of Kris Wu, and there's these very blurry photos.
It's like some alien or something.
Yeah, alien. Or something.
I saw like some Photoshop images of
UFO
like,
sighting, bro.
Hair, like they just edited like what jail, and I'm like,
these fans are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Especially
it's mainly just K-pop sites. I don't see anything from actual news sources or anything.
Yeah.
Like when I look up when I just type in Kris Wu, 2022.
Yeah.
It's the first article that comes up is recording that could possibly prove Kris Wu's innocence.
Right.
First and formerly downfall of Chinese. Map of China returns with an exciting twist. 900 Kris Wu ideas. It's weird. Wouldn't there be more information?
It's strange.
That's why it's like pretty hard.
It's strange. It's very secretive.
News.
But then, like following this case, the Chinese government, they decided to. This is like the part that you don't like because they started to crack down on celebrities in China and how celebrities are perceived, and they started to crack down on minors, restricting the age of the minors being allowed to go into the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And like the more controversial statement where the China's media regulator wants to promote the traditional Chinese beauty standard and like boycott the sissy idol and vulgar internet celebrities. Those sissy idols, you know how like K-pop stars, like especially the male ones, they're like more feminine. So they don't.
I heard about this. They don't want that sort of culture in China.
Yeah.
They want the more masculine. They want people. I guess they're meant to be more masculine than sissy.
Yeah.
Or like shit.
And like
anime hair and plastic surgery, etc. But
and if celebrities go on like what do you call it, like TV shows and stuff, they have to do like these very like strict kind of background checks that to make sure that they don't have like an opposing view against the Chinese government.
CCP is just fucked. That's all I can say.
If
I was just wondering how he could talk about suicide and stuff in his music, if that even goes according to CCP's values. Like, what are the stuff he's done? Because in that track with Travis Scott, I'm sure there was lyrics alluding to drugs, the use of drugs, etc., in a positive manner, which I'm sure the CCP doesn't take kindly to.
He probably wouldn't be allowed to do it now.
Yeah, definitely not. Damn, that's intense. Yeah. But so there's evidence, but it's like he said, she said, but she has actual screenshots from her own phone that allegedly says that he was having this whole ring. But now there's 7 people coming up, and they're also saying the same thing, which kind of puts him in a hole, a tiny little deep dark hole. Wait, what is his mom? How does his mom have that money? His mom like some rich person or
No, she's
Kris
not.
Wu's mom?
Pretty sure Kris
No,
Wu
no,
Then
no.
how?
supplies her with the money.
Yeah, but why wouldn't he just give her the whole amount then? You know?
Well, we,
you know what
we
I'm
don't know
saying?
if it's actually her mom, but
Okay.
the account
Wu
was
Shipin.
the transaction was from her mom. That's what it says, but we don't know if it's actually from her mom or not. I mean, his mom or not. But yeah, anyways, in November 2021, China released like a list of 88 celebrities, which it claims that they're violating the country's moral standards.
Yeah.
And like, for example, like what they did with like one of the ladies, I think she was actually in the movie Shaolin Soccer. She was the main lead. Her
Who?
name's Zhao Wei.
Shit.
Yeah.
And she's also in the Chinese Mulan remake, which is she was not the latest one, the Chinese version, which is like the older version. This came back in 2010s or something, or
that's
2000s.
not the older version. So
yeah,
this is
that's an older.
Ah, shit! 2009. Damn, it made 304 million in the box office on a budget of 6 million.
Yeah, and like
That's
they
Chinese box office for you.
absolutely wiped her from the internet. When you go to China,
What's her
and you
name?
try to, her name
Zhao
is
Wei.
Zhao Wei.
Zhao Wei.
You
She's
try
there
to
on-
you try to search her name, she won't appear anywhere. Like
they're on Wikipedia and shit.
yeah, no, like in the Chinese internet, not the actual like
Chinese.
our
Oh
internet.
yeah, because Google is banned there.
Yeah. So
Ooh,
they like shelved all her
wow.
like staring roles and stuff, and her names and the words from her names, they're all like,
Wait, what
removed.
actually happened? What happened again?
huh? They just
What happened?
China just released like a list of 88 celebrities, like which they claim are violating the country's moral standards.
Fuck
So there's like
me.
various different reasons why they did it. Like some other celebrities for like tax evasion and just other
Bro,
stuff.
that's so troll because the Chinese government themselves do that type of shit.
Yeah.
The people in the leaders of the CCP do that shit themselves anyway.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's sort of like what's been happening to all the Chinese billionaires recently.
Yeah.
They just keep disappearing, like Jack Ma. Remember Jack Ma
Right.
was like kind of huge, kind of figurehead ambassador for China,
Right.
and now you don't even hear about that guy. And he like disappeared for like a year or two or some shit like that.
Where?
Jack Ma.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he just resurfaced back again in Hong Kong, hella recently as well.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
he's
it
taking
says-
a break.
2021. Nah,
Billionaires
bro,
taking
you're
a break.
nah, bro. A huge conglomerate like Alibaba, nah. And he's literally the face of the company as well. And even I know him as well. And I'm like back here in the western side of the world, and it's intense, bro. And he's interviewed with Elon Musk, etc. And his story is like pretty interesting as well. So, and there's like questions like what actually happened to this guy? Where did he go? Like, what happened to him? There's a couple of other billionaires as well who went missing. That just
Yeah.
like disappear from the face of the earth, and no one knows what happened. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway,
like, behind the Chinese entertainment industry, it's backed by like a huge financial circle
yeah,
of investors and stuff, and behind that financial circle is basically the CCP party.
CCP, because it's a pretty good idea, you know.
Mhm.
They certify the movie to be released in China,
Yeah.
and whoever's investing in that movie, they probably have ties to the CCP government,
Mhm.
and their movie is guaranteed to be a success because there's no competition for the movie, like no other Western films that are playing at the same time. Because I think in China there's a limit to how much American movies can be released in China. I think it was like 50 or like 60 or some shit like that.
Right.
And they pick and choose which movie can come and compete in China. It has to be like either a huge movie or a movie that can't compete with the others.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess Disney's trying to like get into that market with the Chinese release of Mulan. But shit, let's see how it works. Yeah, that's about it. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. It reached an hour mark, and we had a reporter on site, Oaksoe Nathan, go through the whole thing. Oaksoe's like,
notes.
2 pages of notes. You said 5, motherfucker. But yeah.
No, I still have 2 pages of notes.
Okay, keep going.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay,
so
give us summarize it.
What do you think is a conclusion?
Summarize
it. He didn't do it. What?
I think that he did. I think because like Kris Wu on the social media kind of platform just disappeared. You know what I mean? Like he was on GQ and then like with Complex at one point doing like sneaker shopping.
Yeah, and for him, but that happens with a lot of Chinese celebrities. You know, they just disappear out of the face of it. Like I just gave an example of Jack Ma.
But
if something doesn't.
I kind of look at it as like he's got like he's like so well known internationally. Like he could have just easy like hit out somewhere. You know what I mean? Like he just
same with Jack Ma as well. He could have hit out somewhere. He's a billionaire, bro. You're talking about a net worth of a guy of 9 million. What's the net worth of a guy that's like 22 billion?
Yeah.
And even he got like, boom, he just disappeared on the face of the earth, just like Kris Wu, I guess. But what's interesting is that they had to build a whole story about him within the media. So it might be true that the allegations are true. Because I feel like it would take way more effort for the CCP just to like build this whole story up online, rather than just immediately assassinate him or like
reason?
Put him in a black
CCP
site.
Never came up in the kind of story at all whatsoever. Like, why would they go after Kris Wu? Because he was basically the ambassador of China, kind of basically.
Yeah. That's happened to it's Jack Ma is Jack Ma is probably more an ambassador for China than Kris Wu, because this guy is doing all the business related, the trade agreements, like the trade between countries. Because if you see Alibaba, it ships to so many nations and shit. So Jack Ma would be more of an ambassador than Kris Wu, I would reckon. Maybe Kris Wu for the entertainment side of the stuff. It just if you really think about it, it would be quite small, because the Chinese movies and music are not as popular as Chinese businesses overseas, if you get what I'm saying.
I don't think Kris Wu was actually producing music that was against the CCP at all. This was just...
No, I'm not saying against the CCP. I'm just like, because he said they released a list of 80 people, right? What is it? 80? How much?
Yeah, 80 celebrities.
80 celebrities? Like, so what's the sudden... Is it just because of the Kris Wu? Is that their trigger for that?
It's because of Kris Wu, yeah, basically. So basically
they
China,
triggered it, and then there's just got all the celebrities they don't like. Just like, yo, we don't like you, so you're gonna be cancelled.
Pretty much.
This is like if Twitter was a government, bro. I feel like
Elon Musk.
Yeah, this would be like if Twitter was a government or some shit. Yeah. No, Twitter before Elon Musk, I reckon. Because Twitter. That's why I never joined Twitter. But anyway, we're going off on a different tangent here. But that's all. Right. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening to the Aftermath podcast. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's at Aftermath Podcast. And on Instagram, it's at Aftermath Podcast 12. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, or subscribe. Thank you very much for listening. Do you guys have any last words to say, Paulo Oaksoe?
Kenobi series. I'm 2 episodes in at the moment. Very excited to see that. We'll probably be covering it in the next couple episodes.
The 3rd episode is quite interesting.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I'll probably watch it. When I get time to probably.
We'll do. I guess you can do a full review of the season because there's only 6 episodes anyway.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that long.
I want to cover Top Gun.
Oh, yes, very good movie. I also do want to cover the NBA Finals as well when that's finished.
When's the NBA Finals?
That'll be finished within the next 2 weeks or so.
Yeah. Sounds lit. What about you, Oaksoe? Damn.
The Champions League Finals just finished.
Shit. This guy. Forgot about your Champions League, bro. Oh, yeah, that's
the biggest underdog story ever.
We talked about Champions League the episode before.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Final Champions League final. All right. So next week, I guess we're talking about Top Gun Champions League final slap. Okay. See you guys. Bye.
Take care, guys. Signing out.
Bye, audience. Yeah, you better subscribe. All right. Slap.